Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we need to convince the Warriors Guild to buy either rats or frog cyclopses for training. That way Anastasia can train here. Speaking of rats, this one is named Lariska. Wireland says Lariska is definitely another Russian name, and fitting for a rat. Lariska is certainly a cute rat. Okay, treasure I assume is in here. Let's see how this goes. If you want something, talk to Captain Stormchaser. I am but a simple treasurer and don't deal with visitors. We'd like to talk about the monster supply contract for the guild. Do you prefer rats or frog cyclops? What makes you think I care? Captain Stormchaser said you are invited to the meeting to choose the supplier. So that's how it's... You all are lively girls, indeed, to coax out valuable information from our naive captain so easily. Who do you work for? Well, it doesn't matter. I really don't see the difference between frogs and rats. I don't care who our rookies are going to kill, but... Every transaction has a key condition. Once I needed to buy a ballista for the guild. I didn't know anything about them, but the seller told me what I should pay special attention to. Girls, do you know what's the most important in a ballista? What? The kickback. Kickback? Exactly. If there is none, it means the ballista doesn't work. No one would buy such a thing. Do you get it? No one. In these kind of deals, the bigger the kickback is, the more attractive the deal is. I see. And how big do you prefer it to be? The more substantial it is, the better it shoots. Don't you agree? Okay. Okay, we'll talk with our employer. Okay. Apparently this is going to take a little bit more work than I thought. So by the way, this Warriors Guild song is rockin'. The Warriors Guild suspended arena fights. Not for too long, I hope. I can't wait to make a bed and see a good fight. Claude Orlov is the first captain of the Swiftham branch of the Warriors Guild. I'm so tired of standing here, guarding the dang warehouse. There's only rubbish inside, and my throat has long been dry. Oh, don't talk about dry throats. I'm already starting to feel it today. I hope they give me more serious tasks soon. Perhaps a bottle of rum, Barry, will help you pass the time. That's for sure. Do you have one by any chance? We sure do. Take it. There is nothing worse than boredom. Yeah, because Zododar tells us mortals to drive the blues away and never lose heart. Well, for Zododar, thank you, lovelies. Wow, he got drunk so quickly. Weakling. Look who's talking. Well, at least I don't get wasted just by drinking rum, Barry. I just get... how to put it? Rowdy. And there's a better way to say that. Not really. Ooh, sharp sword. Let's see here. Sharp sword. Warriors on thieves, 20% chance to cause bleeding. That's a nice buff to attack. I prefer the 50% chance to poison. The Axe of Anger is a new thing that I just got, and I'm kinda tempted to keep it, but at the same time, that's still a nice buff to attack. Although you already have, like, the highest attack in this group. So you don't necessarily need it. I'll leave the sword alone. 100 coins, healing potion. Easy lock. What? Military what kickers? Okay, sure. It's boots for a warrior. And unfortunately, not as good as what we got. Well, to be fair, this is like the beginning of Anastasia's quest, and we've gotten all this stuff from later in other quests. It's something we could have gotten earlier. It is so weird to see loading screens in an RPG Maker game. Inventory register. Broken barrel, 1 piece. Broken pot, 1 piece. Rusty knife, 6 pieces. Dang it! If the treasurer refuses to strike off this trash, he should go down and inspect it himself. It is kind of odd that this stuff is in the inventory. 100 coins. Hey! Do not touch my things! Wow! Hello there, beauties! Nice to meet you. May I ask what you are doing here and how exactly you got here? And what are you doing here? Now, obviously, I'm the peg. I'm the peg? That's a new one. No one but me here. Why? For a reason. It's not like I agree with Captain Stormchaser that I really deserve a month and a half of bread and water detention, but I don't really want to be expelled from the guild, so I have to bear with it. Yeah, I also must admit that I'm a real jerk when I'm drunk. Are you by chance that last person we were hearing about? I see. So, back to my question. Well, we have some business here, but we aren't going to steal anything valuable from the guild. Oh, well, I'm not going to call the guards, be sure. Just don't touch my armor and weapon. And thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Hey, maybe you can help me kill the time? How so? Nothing bad. By Zododar, you surely can pass me a couple of good sausages, an onion head, and 5 rum berry bottles through these bars. In return, I will teach you my favorite trick, Stunning Blow. The hammer is my favorite weapon, and believe me, there is nothing more pleasant in this life than to hit the enemy in the head with a huge sledgehammer. What's most important is, keep drinking in check to distinguish friend from foe. Guild officers train newbies. Do you have the right to train anyone? Do you have the right to walk around here? True. You can find sausages and onions in the dining room by the arena. Buying 5 bottles of rowan berry is not a big deal. We'll think about it. Well, I have all the time in the world. Cool, new quest. Easy luck. 50 coins, I was hoping for a rowan berry. I don't have to unlock it, but I might as well. That one I'm not touching. I'm high enough in lockpicking skill. Random spear. Healing potion and rope. How many rowan berries do I have, by the way? 7? I could spare a few. Or 5. Coffee. Rowan berry. There we go. Attention! Feed monsters and clean cages only in presence and under command of Lieutenant Novik. Apparently that guy over there is not Novik. Or whatever the last person's name was. Approaching the cages alone and sticking inside body parts that are easy to bite off is not allowed. I'm curious how it came to be that this was a necessary rule to write down. Magic amulet. That sounds like an old thing, but let me check it. Oh, it's a new thing. Okay, I'm curious. Usable by anybody. Not good for health, magic, defense, or luck. Attack and mana go up. Speed goes up. No. I don't think so. And I definitely want to keep the strong soul fragments because screw charm. Not that charm, but confusion charm. What do you have right now? Right, that. Has this even been able to do anything for me yet? I'm gonna say no to this because that is a huge drop to magic defense. Wait. What happened? I can hear with my thief vision that there is someone on the other side of the stairs. Stay out of sight or we will have to answer a couple of ticklish questions. You can hear it with your vision? The Spellmaster Boris taught me uses not only the eyes, but other senses too. In other words, just don't go up the stairs at all. Also, that thing above the table in the upper right corner, at first glance, I thought that was a bullet bill table. I mean, not a bullet bill table, a bullet bill blaster. Suddenly, onions. Oh, now that we've got that quest, we know to look for this stuff. Kiba is asking if I have an invisibility potion. I don't know. I don't think so, but they would be cool to have. Good afternoon. If you need healing potions or other magic drinks, I'm afraid you will have to purchase them somewhere else. I trade only with the guild members. Fair enough. Monster fights are temporarily suspended. Bets are not accepted. Only guild members can enter the second floor. No trespassing. Well, we'll become a guild member eventually. Though that makes me wonder, will we be able to go up there as a group, or will only Anastasia be able to go up there? Revival potion, nice. There's a sausage. Keepa says bookshelf sausage. Well, it can't be any worse than wall meat. Anyway, welcome to the best guild in the world, the Warriors Guild. If you have any problems, tell me. I'm Vitalik. Everyone here knows me. Hello, Lieutenant. I am not a lieutenant. But Captain Gorslov said that you are on the Council of Guild Commanders. Alas, the captain regularly calls me to these stupid gatherings. There is nothing to be done. Gorslov is not only my commander, but also a friend. I have to help him with some advice. And what advice would you give when discussing the monster's purchase contract? I haven't decided yet. Why are you asking? Let's just say we want to speed things up. Our friend Anastasia here can't wait to fight the monsters in the arena. Well, yes, can't wait. We have some problems with the contract, and we suspended fighting in the arena and stopped accepting newbies, but the problem isn't only about monsters. What else? Our arena manager, Lieutenant Novik, has his head in the clouds lately. He's a great guy, but his duties include looking after the monsters, and this is a responsible matter. Giant rats have already escaped from their cages several times. Novik didn't inspect new arrivals, and thoroughly a couple of smaller rats managed to squeeze through the bars. Fortunately, nothing serious happened, and our guards got an opportunity to warm up a bit. But if the rats had made their way into the village and bit the villagers, and especially, Eos forbid, the children, then the guild would have been in serious trouble. Frog Cyclopses only seem clumsy, but they are quick enough. Slugs can make it almost anywhere, and even climb walls. I heard that one of them recently attacked a child in Swipton. Fortunately, armed adults were nearby. Yes, there was an accident like this. Monsters need constant supervision, and Novik only has eyes for our intendant Ludmila. I agree, there is something to look at, but Novik completely lost his head. Okay, suddenly I have a lot of names to keep up with, by the way. It's gonna be a fun time keeping track of who is who. Having name tags above these characters would definitely help. Perhaps this duty should be given to someone else. To whom? The treasurer can't do it. Lieutenant Milorad is responsible for the keeping traditions, and for the good of the guild, let him continue doing this honorable job. If Novik is removed, Gorslav will try to pass all his duties, along with the officers' bars, on me, and I'd like to keep things as they are. Blunt and to the point. I am completely satisfied with my current role in the guild. And what is this role? Being Vitalik? Or Vitalik? I suppose I should write your name down while I have the chance. As the one person said, Vitalik is Vitalik. I see. You need to find a tool that prevents monsters from escaping, and it should be foolproof, and I know where to find it. We are listening. Southwest of Swipton, deep in the forest, is a small village, Yonka. You must have heard of it. Oh. Yeah. It's a backwater village, but a powerful sorceress Larissa lives there. Controlling and taming creatures is her forte. How do you know that? I love to sit down and chat with guests. After 2 bottles of Rowan Berry, people usually become very talkative. There are a lot of unusual rumors about Larissa. Really? People say her benefactor was Constantine Swift himself, the previous head of the Swift family. What? It's the first time I heard that. They also say that Larissa dabbles with demonology. People say they saw imps she summoned not far from Yonka. Oh, we definitely encountered those, I'm pretty sure. Someone even complained to the church, but for some reason, Mother Theodora ignored all complaints. We did read a journal entry from Theodora saying that she was secretly on good terms with Larissa. Theodora didn't jump at the opportunity to eradicate heresy? I don't believe that. Larissa didn't tell me anything about this. So you know the sorceress? I am her student. Excellent. It makes things easier. I've heard that Larissa has a special magic crystal, and she uses it to pacify various creatures. Forest animals, monsters, and sometimes even demons. At a loss. Where? How did you find this out? A little bird told me, and I'd like listening to them. So the crystal's real? Yeah. Perfect. You, as a student, will probably have no trouble asking the sorceress for it. Larissa has recently passed away. I see. Accept my condolences. But the crystal is intact, right? Right, but I'm not sure whether I will be able to get it and bring it here or not. Why? There are some complications. Deal with them. Bring the crystal to the guild, install it in our dungeon, and attune it. I give you my word, I won't only vote on the council as you wish me to, but also teach you something useful. Of course, Gorislav will yell at me if he finds out that I train people without any permission, but he won't find out. Right? Sounds good. Felicia will help you get the crystal. I am not sure. Everything is so complicated. Can't the city mage Severin make a crystal like that? If you pay, he probably can, but he will make you pay through the nose, believe me. Okay, I know the saying, but where does that saying come from? Who came up with it? Sounds uncomfortable. Then again, it's not as bad as paying an arm and a leg. I believe. I don't think we should ask Severin. It's better to get the crystal ourselves. We'll go to Yonka. Oh. Bring and attune the crystal that can control monsters. The sorceress Larissa from Yonka definitely had one. We haven't been to Yonka yet. I imagine eventually we'll find out what is going on with that. I don't think we've been to Yonka. No, we definitely haven't. Robin Sledgehammer from the village roadside, hero of the Great War era, fighter of the Warriors Guild. Don't you think that all these commanders look like the same person, faces and bodies alike? Really, you can't tell one statue from another. You know, I was actually thinking that when I looked at the second statue down there, but, I figure I wouldn't really make a joke like that because you can't help it in RPG Maker. I really should have made the joke. Darn it. You just have to be more perceptive. Oh, really? Name at least 10 differences, then. I can't think of even 5, to be honest. Well, they aren't twins. Eons separate the first and the last Magisters. Doesn't look like the sculptor realized this. Or he just made all of them after the same model. We gain experience from it. Okay, sure. I'll accept it. We're gonna need a lot more statues. Warriors are so courageous. Our village is lucky that the guild decided to build its office here. Warriors Guild accepts even girls. When I grow up, I'll definitely join the guild. I will become a warrior and can finally beat everyone. You know what? I approve. Hall of Military Traditions. You are probably an important person, so before I talk to you, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this break now, get some more water.